Right? And I'm not playing no games. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Pops, and I just wanted to pop on and do a very, very quick video about the situation with Eric July and Ripaverse. And he dropped a new video about getting his lawyers involved with PayPal. And I don't know if you know what's going on here with Ripaverse, but Ripaverse has garnered over $3.25 million in its initial orders. This is not a crowdfunding campaign. This is not a raise money campaign. No, this is done. It's about taking the orders. Sadly, some folks feel like it's okay to just screw people in the commerce, and they have picked the wrong dude to mess with. Because Eric knew this was coming. He knew they would sick the lawyers and sick the shenanigans on him. So he's countering. He's not going to sit on his laurels and go, "Oh, I'll just take it, or I'll just refund the money, or I just won't use it." Yeah, no. So in the video, he chronicles how they have basically stopped accepting PayPal. People had already done so, especially folks that are overseas. Obviously, with security of credit cards and that kind of thing, PayPal is very renowned globally. Everyone feels very secure with it. So that was one of the reasons that people use it. But what happened is they suddenly held on to all the money. They wouldn't release any of the money. And we've heard allegations of hate group and all sorts of nonsense against Eric and what Young Rip has done and said and whatever. And it's just absurd. But what's insane is he reveals that it's about 30%. So it's over $1 million of his money is being tied up by these people. So I want to just show a clip here and talk to you about how they play this game. This is how dirty they are.
60 days. And
oh, I didn't share audio today. Hang on. Let's try that again. Got to boomer at least once, folks. Why would you expect anything different? So hopefully you can hear this, okay?
that, for example, 100% of the total transactions you receive will be held at the end of the first day and will be released on day 61. Then 100% of your payments will be held on the end of the second day and will be released on day 62. So basically, it's a waterfall kind of.
Yeah, they're holding every single dollar for 60 days. So if you paid on the first of the month, add 60 days till that dollar is available for him. Then the people that paid on the second, it'd be 60 days out, the third day, so on. So if you paid today, he won't have that money for 2 months, even though he's shipping books. So what's going on? What the frick is going on, PayPal?
Kind of event. And it looks like they're going to start on the 11th when it first popped off. And then that I'll finally get that money in 60 days. And then they'll kind of trickle down. So it could be on the upward of, though we already stopped 3 months till I actually got a hold of your money, even though we already had sent you out your product.
Can you believe that? Can you believe PayPal? I mean, this is over $1 million, folks. Can you imagine the amount of money that they're just sitting on? You guys all deal with this. Like this, we have to stop letting these companies roll over us and say no. And if they're not going to cooperate and they're going to treat us like crap, then we just find something else. We figure something else out. He's leading by example. They no longer take PayPal. They have other services where you can pay. And he is so transparent. There's one point in the video where he pulls up the screenshot of that $1 million, because you're going to hear the haters go, "Oh yeah, allegedly $1 million," and it's like back here. Look at that in his account. Here he is. This is his PayPal account. He pulled up 1.285 and $8.14. How much is in his account? Zero. And it says on hold, but it's not really on hold. It's this shenanigans that they're pulling.
Regardless in the order upon which you received it. I don't need another processor, and I know it's still, I can't avoid it. There'll still be people in the comment section. That processor can't offer me the same thing. It's useless to me because I don't need another American processor. We have those. And it's because we want to have you as customers if we can. We'll cross that bridge.
Isn't it refreshing to hear someone say, we just want you as customers? Gosh, Eric is so good.
Come up off that money, best believe that. But this is to show.
So he's sicking his lawyers on them, going, I don't think PayPal's so big, I doubt their legal department even knows this is going on. He basically is alleging that and I agree with this because this is what we have learned through Google and YouTube and others, is that when people are getting shadow banned, censored, they're kind of like being suppressed, those kinds of things. It's just someone at some desk somewhere. It's not a corporate decision many times. Many times it's just some person doing this, making these decisions. So it's just some person. Maybe it's a vendetta because of Eric's politics. Maybe it is someone who just thinks they've heard the wrong things about Eric. They don't know anything about him and they did that. Maybe it's just the company just wants to earn interest for 60 days on his 1.285 million freaking dollars. I hope he sues them. I hope that he sues them for whatever percentage of money that's lost, his legal fees. I don't know, anything you can think of. These lawyers need to hit these companies. And I know it's nothing to a company as big as PayPal, but let's have his $3 million become $6 or $7
So what's
million.
that going into the end of September? I will first start getting those payments. I will have already sent items out by then.
Can you believe that? He's saying that basically where we're at now with PayPal, good chance that he won't even see any of this money until the end of September. Everything's already going to be done.
I don't have any criminal records in doing such.
So they're trying to imply maybe it's shady money.
This ain't my first business. Ain't even the first time July and Ripper operated on this, like on PayPal. Not had any problems. No customers that had problems or issues getting items or merch or anything. We got all that stuff to them. No problems. PayPal has everything they need to prove that this is not a scam or there's no fraud going on. I sent them the book.
All right, I'm going to stop there. He lists off like he gave them way too much information. Eric, you shouldn't even have done that because they won't play nice. They're going to possibly leak your book and leak other information, do other things. I wouldn't trust these freaking people if I could throw them. Oh my gosh. I saw this video in my feed and I'm always behind a little bit on catching up. Oh my God, effing freaking PayPal. Oh, I'm ready to cancel it all. Just be done. I'm ready to get more. Eric, make sure I'm going to go to Eric's site later and I'm going to write down what processors he's using for us to take our money so that I can figure out how to switch our company and making sure that any nickel that's going to those people we stop using too. This is freaking insane. You're not going to just steal 1% interest on what's 1% interest in 60 days on $1 million. Let me see if I could figure out it. Is there a calculator for this? Let's see, calculator, interest earned. Yeah, over time. Let me see that one. Figure that out. Simple savings calculator. Let's try this. Initial deposit. Let's do this. Let's see if we can figure this out. Want to share it? Let's do it together. Let's see if we can figure this. I'm not sure this is going to work, so we'll see. But I'm going to try. Okay, so the initial deposit is 1.285,000. Yep. It was 8 and 14 cents. No contribution. 0. Okay, well let's just say $1. I don't know. All right. A period of months, let's just say per month. It has an interest rate of 2.4%. All right. So let's say currently that's showing at $755. So that means they would earn $250 freaking $1,000 in 1 month. So it goes to 2 months. They go over $500,000 at 2.4% APR. Let's just presume it's 1%. So 1% interest, they're still making almost $215,000. So listen, I know this is an extreme example with Eric's money. I wanted this to be an illustration of how they are all freaking screwing us. This is why I have to. I'm just done. I'm done. Stop asking me if I got it at Walmart and Target and Amazon. And no, my wife and I are discussing that I freaking go to McDonald's because they're so freaking convenient. Oh, I've got to stop doing that too. These companies will screw us. I wrote a paper one time about how you would do a drive-through at Burger King. F you, Burger King. I don't go to you either. I never go to you. But when you would order your food, I would order this sandwich because I worked third shift at the time. And I'd order this food, and I'd order a certain type of Whopper with cheese, a certain fry, a certain drink. If you ordered them individually, it was 5 cents cheaper. I wrote a paper on how that 5 cents times how many times that happened per day, times how many restaurants it were, how much it was per month, how much it would be per year. And it was massive amounts of money. Well, with just a nickel. F you, it's not just a nickel. For Eric July, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars at stake by them holding his flipping money. Can you imagine that? He talked about needing vans. He talked about jobs. Do you remember that the initial goal was $500,000 to $1 million, and that jump to $1 million got people from part-time to full-time jobs? So F you, PayPal, stealing from Eric July. You're stealing someone's job. Ooh, I hope he sues them. I hope he sues them. He says it. It was in the thumbnail. I hope he sues those crackheads, and I hope he wins and he earns like $5 million. Tell me what you think. More at Eric July. Thank you, bro. God bless you. Keep doing it.
Yeah.